how to FUBAR the space-time continuum so thoroughly everyone goes WTF. The fabric of space and time is a delicate thing. One little ripple and before you know it, dinosaurs are dancing on Mars while Shakespeare becomes the world's most celebrated basketball player. So what happens when you miss time so badly that everyone, past, present, and future simultaneously goes WTF? Welcome to the ultimate guide on how to FUBAR the space-time continuum beyond all recognition. Follow these steps at your own peril. Time travel? Nah. Time cannonball. Forget the cautious, subtle approach of time travel. No seeking into the past with a nifty disguise. No careful changes to avoid butterfly effects. The real way to cause chaos is to cannonball through historical events. Moments like a kid jumping into the pool. Crashing Julius Caesar's assassination? Go for it. Partying at the Last Supper? Absolutely. Make sure to arrive loud, proud, and leave a few questionable artifacts behind. The goal here is to blend in so many timelines that historians of the future will have complete meltdowns trying to piece it all together. 2. Invent the multiplicity problem. Why just have one version of yourself? Start using time hopping as an excuse to hang out with alternate versions of you. Create an army of yous from different dimensions and time periods. And just let them all loose at once. Take self-love to a whole new level by winning wars, taking over civilization, and showing up to parties as opposing versions of yourself. The paradoxes will begin to multiply until reality starts ripping itself apart. Bonus chaos, one version of you gets famous in ancient Egypt, another in 1980s hair metal. Imagine the confusion when both end up on the cover of Time magazine. 3. Introduce bizarre tech too early or too late. Want to blow some minds? Drop iPhones in ancient Greece. Nothing says WTF like watching Socrates and Plato live streaming their philosophical debates on TikTok. Or reverse the madness. Bring a quill and ink to a distant future where AI writes hundreds in binary code and people will stare at you like you just arrived from the Dark Ages, which you have, sort of. The sheer confusion will cause civilization to spiral into chaos, forever rewriting history in strange, glitchy ways. 4. Create time loops within time loops. Imagine this. You meet your future self, but the moment you shake hands, you're sent back to time to prevent your younger self from meeting your future self, who now exists in a parallel timeline trying to meet their younger self. Oh, and in the middle of all this, your dog becomes president of the United States for some reason. If you want to really send reality into a WTF tailspin, create a series of nests time loops where nobody knows which timeline they're in. Are you in the past, the future, or did your past self just date your future clone? The answer is that to everything is a resounding, we have no idea anymore. 5. Replace major historical figures with random animals. Ever wonder what would happen if, say, the Wright brothers were replaced with a couple of penguins? Or if George Washington was actually a goldfish in disguise? Mess with the flow of history, making Saul, but insignificant switches the absurdity of it all will send historians and everyone else into a spiral of confusion. Penguins-led flight, said Kitty Hawk. Totally logical. A goldfish crossing the Delaware? Don't question it. As history falls apart, expect reality itself to start glitching out. 6. Swap decades like the train cars. Want to FUBAR the entire 20th century? Try swapping the 1960s with the 1990s. Let's see how flower power hippies deal with the rise of grunge while people in the 1990s suddenly wake up to bell bottoms and disco. Mixing the music, fashion, and politics of different decades and let the ensuing culture shock create massive rifts in space-time. There's nothing like JFK resting out in Nirvana track at the Woodstock to make the entire continuum implode. 7. Change the laws of physics on the whim. One surefire way to make the entire universe go WTF is to mess with the basic laws of reality. Make gravity randomly shut off for a few minutes every day, at unpredictable times, and watch people float away mid-conversation, or introduce spontaneous combustion as a daily weather event. By altering the rules of nature, you'll throw both the timeline and people's sanity into disarray. Exit WTF. Introduce a undo button for reality. Don't press it. Don't ask questions. Just wait for the chaos. Number 8. Marry your grandparents. You know what those awkward family dinners? Crank the awkward up to cosmic levels by heading back in time and accidentally or on purpose marrying your own grandparents. Yes, he'll create paradox of epic proportions, and the moment you say I do, the space-time continuum will likely throw in the towel. Family reunions will be even weirder when your parents don't know who's related to who anymore. You will have successfully turned time into a weird Mobius strip of familiarly confusion. Number 9, crossover fiction and reality. Ever want to meet Darth Vader in real life, or have Frodo Baggins crash your wedding? Start blending fictional universes with reality and watch as people and timeline lose all sense of normalcy. And when Captain Picard starts showing up at NASA meetings and Pikachu becomes a presidential candidate, you'll know you truly, really FUBAR the space-time continuum. Pro tip, keep famous historical features your side quests. Let Napoleon hunt down rogue Pokemon during the Battle of Waterloo. Reality would never recover. And number 10, relight the ending of everything. The final step in completely, utterly FUBAR-ing the space-time continuum is to mess with the endings of major historical events. Did World War II really end with dance-off? Was the moon landing actually a hoax created by a time-traveling Shakespeare who needed to finance his new play? Go back in time, relight the climax of key events, and leave the world scratching its head. Conclusion: FUBAR beyond redemption. FUBAR-ing the space-time continuum isn't for the faint-hearted. It requires a reckless abandon, a complete disregard for logic, and the first of is third. By once you thoroughly ruin this delicate flow of space and time, you can sit back and enjoy the universal confusion, knowing you've left an indelible mark on the cosmos, one that will leave everyone, from key people to future robots, saying a collective WTF? Hey there, fantasy and science fiction fan lovers. If you can't get enough of mystical realms, futuristic worlds, and thrilling adventures, then you come to the right place. By subscribing to fantasy and science fiction at Thoroughy, you gain access to an amazing collection of stories that will transport you to realms beyond your imagination. By hitting that subscribe button, you'll never miss out on the latest tales of wizards, time travels, space exploration, and so much more. Our channel is dedicated to bringing you the best in fantasy and science fiction storytelling, and we're always adding new and exciting content for you to enjoy. But that's not all. By subscribing, you'll be also becoming part of our incredible community of fellow fantasy and sci-fi enthusiasts. You'll be first to know about the latest content for the channel that you won't find anywhere else. So what are you waiting for? Join us on this epic journey into the unknown by subscribing to fantasy and science fiction at Thoroughy today. Your next thrilling adventure awaits. Right, hit that subscribe button and let the storytelling begin. Thank you for being part of our amazing community. We can't wait to share even more incredible stories with you.